first heard about Adair Homes about 25, 26 years ago when we were looking at moving out of an old manufactured home that was on our property, and we were looking at building, but at the time we weren't able to do it. So at this point in our life, when we decided it was time to build, first place I went was Adair. We liked the information we received then, and I was excited to see when I came back that things were even more efficient, updated, and there were multiple floor plans to choose from that didn't exist then, and options and things that meant that we could customize the home even more than we would have been able to 25 years ago. We had to put in concrete steps in our garage, which was not part of the original plan. So we were able to address that right away before it delayed any of our build. It was dealt with like that day, and the steps were poured the next day, and we were ready to move forward. When the cabinets were put in, we noticed a couple pieces of trim had little marks in them, and they were replaced within a couple of days. And I mean, just everything, anytime we brought up concerns or questions, they were addressed right away within a day or two. After we made the decision to build, instead of replacing our old manufactured home with another manufactured home, we decided building was the smart thing to do for us at this point in our lives. And so we looked into some different options, going with a private builder that was local. We looked into another company that has kind of a similar system as Adair. But after reading multiple reviews, after talking with Dave here at the office, and after looking at floor plans and comparing different options and things with all of those, we decided that going with Adair was, one, the most cost effective for us. Two, we believed we would get a good quality house that we could grow old in, which was our goal. And the floor plan that we chose was and is perfect for our land position, because where we live, we have an incredible view. So we were able to select additional windows and that kind of thing with Adair that allowed us to really take advantage of the location of our house. So there were just a lot of things with Adair that meant that we could build the house exactly the way we wanted it to be. We built the Oswego. We chose that one for a couple of reasons. We wanted a house that was just a little bit bigger and roomier than what we've been living in, which was 1,600 square feet. So now we have 1,952 square feet. And the other major reason we chose the Oswego was the placement of the living area and the windows off the back of the house, which is where our view is. And I personally love the size of the master bedroom. It's really large, and the whole house just feels like big open space. We customized our house in several ways, but none of them were like really major. There were some things that we really wanted for sure. And the first one was the 9-foot plate height. We chose to do the 9-foot ceilings because we loved that feeling of wide open space. And we added an additional picture window in our living area, which really opened up the outdoors. So the house just feels 10 times bigger. And one of the things that we did in the master bath, we didn't want a soaker tub, which is an option you can choose. And we didn't want a bathtub in there at all. So we took the option to take the shower bathtub insert out and just do a standing shower, which we really love. And we did the windowsills, which we love. Those are really pretty. We did paint grade trim, but that was a standard, but we're really glad we chose that. And soft close cabinets and drawers in the kitchen are amazing. Those are probably one of my most favorite things. We did take advantage of the sweat equity program, which meant that we had to put a lot of work into the house. We did all of the painting, all of the cleanup, including windows, which that was a lot of work, but worth every second of it. We enjoyed being in the house. We enjoyed having the ownership of that part of the construction. We enjoyed getting to know all the contractors that were there working on our house. And so yeah, I recommend it. I think if you have the ability to take advantage of the sweat equity, you should definitely do it. It makes a big difference. I think it also made things move a lot quicker because there wasn't time, they didn't need to take time to clean up around the area and stuff. When we moved into our new home, we nearly doubled in equity. In fact, when our appraisal came back, we were pretty much blown away by what the value of our house and our property was with the new home. So it's exciting, but we're not interested in selling. So even though the numbers look great, it's not as important as having the home that we want to live in. I actually was nervous going into it because I personally am a control freak a little bit, and I was just worried that I wasn't going to be able to stay on top of things and that I maybe would misunderstand something along the way and I would miss something. But the entire team at Adair was amazing. And then our construction supervisors, Jim and Matt, were amazing throughout the entire construction. I would just text them with questions or call them, and they were always ready to answer, and they always did so in a really professional, friendly way. We were, first of all, amazed at how quickly the process went. Once the foundation was poured, everything just went like clockwork. It was really fast and it was really efficient. If we had any concerns at all, our construction supervisors were there to answer our questions or address any issues we might have had. So it just made the entire experience really great. And if I had it to do again, I would do it in a heartbeat. We have recommended Adair to some of our friends already, and we hope that they're able to follow through and build their house with Adair because we love our house and it was a great experience for us.